What's up, chat? Today we are going to be talking about a new addition that's been added to the test servers of Classic Sonic Simulator. So as you can see in said test server, our touch controls actually look different. Now this is actually added like I want to say maybe a month ago. I'm not exactly sure on that one, so just take my word for it. But anyways, you can see we got 3 new options that allow us to change the size of the controls and the position on the screen. So like they can move it up and down on the X and Y coordinates. You can also change the size of the buttons, which is pretty cool. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What we are here to talk about is a small update that we're given to the D-pad of these controls. And just like the main server, there's one difference between these controls and the ones on the main server. And that is dragging across them for inputs. What I mean by that is you can tap the controls, or you can just drag your finger across to register inputs. Now for the D-pad, they actually added this, so it's fixed. But for the jump buttons, if I just tap it, it works. But if I drag, it doesn't. Now, the only plus side is that at least the D-pad works, but trying to spin dash in the test server is now completely impossible to do accurately. Because as you can see, I'm dragging right here, and the jump buttons aren't registering. Now, if I tap it, if I do individual taps, it works. But when I start dragging, it doesn't. So yeah, that's still one problem that we have to deal with in the test server, or at least for mobile players. I mean, if you play on PC or console, then I guess you don't have to deal with this. But for mobile players like me, I have to deal with this. So, like I said, the only plus side about this is that at least the D-pad works properly, but the jump buttons just don't work properly, and I can't effectively charge spin dashes. Now on the main server, I can do this no problem, and it charges just fine. But on the test server with these controls, it just doesn't work properly, and I'm like, how am I supposed to charge my spin dashes effectively for speedruns? And yes, I do speedrun some stages, sometimes, but that's not the point. The point is the jump buttons still kind of suck in the test server. I mean, I do like the new HUD for the controls, but like, can we at least fix the jump buttons too? I mean, the D-pad's already fixed, so why not fix the jump buttons too? Because that's the one thing that I could really use. And I'm pretty sure if anyone plays like this they would probably be complaining about it too. But I'm just the kind of guy who just plays like a controller and just drags across. Well, not really drags across, but like mashes all 3 buttons. But in this case, I have to drag across to charge my spin dash. But like I said, and I'm sorry for saying this like 1,000 times already, I did not script this video. The jump buttons just don't work. Like, if I drag across, like, in the main server, it doesn't work in the test server. Like, as you can see, I'm trying to charge a spin dash, it's not charging. But when I do individual taps, it does work. But anyways, like I said, this video isn't scripted, so expect me to start repeating a lot of stuff. But yeah, anyways, as we make our way through this stage, you can see how the D-pad actually works a lot better, and works just like the main server, but like different HUD. But the jump buttons just don't work properly. I have to individually tap for each jump. And for spin dashing, I just have to individually tap to charge a spin dash. I can't just hold down the buttons and just drag across the screen to charge it. And that's really the only thing that sucks. I don't know how other characters work. I'm playing as S3 right now. And yes, I do have Silver Sonic, as you've probably seen this whole time. And, ow. Yeah, and also with these controls, I might suck a bit at this game. Usually I'm not this bad, but like, for some reason, these controls just don't work properly, and I can't jump accurately, if that makes sense. But anyways, as we make our way through Test Act 1, I just want to go and say, please fix these jump buttons. You already did good on the D-pad. I like that. But like the jump buttons could really use the same treatment. Because for someone who like me who plays with controller most of the time, not on Roblox by the way. I'm talking about like a different console. But for mobile players like me on Roblox, CSS just needs this kind of thing. Like it just doesn't feel right to individually tab each button. I just have that. My muscle memory's telling me just to drag across the buttons to charge. Because that's how it works in the main server. But in the test server, it just doesn't work, like I said. You have to individually tap each button to charge your spin dashes. And for jumping, well, it's kind of just that. But anyways, as we go ahead and jump into the goal ring, I'm going to end it off here. Because I do not like these jump button controls. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. It's just silent.